Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is Cusp of Beauty Tarot. I hope you're doing well, and I just want to wish you well, especially during this time. I hope you and yours are staying healthy, and if you're supposed to be distancing, you are physical distancing, but staying connected to people socially, phone call, FaceTime, reaching out to communities like this, any community online that you feel inclined to reach out to. It's definitely, it can be trying times right now. So, wishing everybody watching well and welcoming you here. If you're new, I would love for you to hit subscribe. That would do me a great favor. And I really would like, if you do enjoy this at all, please give me a thumbs up. I'm noticing that people are sometimes slow to give a thumbs up unless you actually ask for it. So I would love that. It helps me grow the channel. And that's it. Let's see, Pisces, what's up for you, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, April 2020, for your relationship that you're thinking about. It could be any kind of relationship. And we'll take it from here. Okay. Pisces. So you are in the energy, and I'm in my bedroom, by the way. I'm working out of my upstairs right now, just getting over a cold and helping my family out by separating to some degree. So you are in the energy of the Queen of Gardens, which in this deck, which is the Jeopardise Tarot, Gardens is Pentacles, and you are in the energy of this productive, nurturing. It's very Pisces anyway. I mean, typically I think of Queen of Cups for Pisces, but you're in the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, so you might be mission control around work, mission control around the house, helping out, nurturing your friends, your kids, cooking. Lots of people right now are doing, things they can control when things feel so out of control, which to me can be, cooking, straightening, cleaning, decorating, whatever you've got on your mind, but nurturing others and creating. You could be gardening. You see your person in the energy of the Five of Cups. You feel about them the Ten of Cups. Okay. They are in the energy of the Nine of Swords. That's interesting. You see them in the Five of Cups, and they're in the energy of the Nine of Swords, which have similar energies. They see you as the Drowned. In this deck, the Drowned is the Hanged Man. They feel about you the Five of Gardens, which is the Five of Pentacles. Excuse me. So this is definitely starting to tell a story here. Let me just get more cards. The energy between the two of you is the Four of Swords, definitely telling a story here. The obstacle is the Six of Wands, or the Six of Fire. The potential advice is the Knight of Wands. In this deck, the Stranger of Fire. Outcome, King of Wands. Wow. Interesting. And the bottom of the deck energy is the Four of Gardens, or the Four of Pentacles. So somebody's kind of holding on to something, kind of mastering and controlling something here. Sort of a controlling, holding on to, creating boundaries sort of energy. And I can't help but ignore the card underneath that is the Two of Tides, which in this deck is the Two of Cups. So, okay. This is definitely an important, an important relationship here, no doubt. Okay. Let's read it on out here. So, you're definitely feeling, Queen of Pentacles in control. You're definitely like a in control, balanced, attractive force right now, Pisces. Receptive, supportive, creative. Something happened where you still feel positive about this relationship. You have the 10 of Cups. You see this person as it's either your current partner, or to you, you might feel like they're an ideal partner. You wish they were a spouse or a partner. You see and even if it's not getting married, you see them as an ultimate partnership for you, like the whole nine, that you could have a family with, or you could have, a business with, and a partnership with, and a love relationship with, and maybe children with. You see them as that whole thing. And you're feeling very, I guess, generous about this. You're feeling, I think very confident, balanced, and loving right now. Um, Whatever has gone down, though, with your partner or the person you're thinking about, there's something negative they're dealing with. They're in the Nine of Swords, so they're like in that heavy, heavy mental energy space where they're concerned, they're upset, they're worried. It could be something to do with this relationship, but it could be something to do, in their life. You'll know best what that is. They feel about you the Five of Gardens, which is the Five of Pentacles. They feel toward you that they are left out. They feel that they're not being maybe considered fully or communicated to, or that maybe something was done wrong to them in some way. So there has been something that transpired. And I do think it's to do with you, unless they're projecting, to you something that they went through in their past or with somebody else. And now they have kind of residual that is showing up in your relationship. But they see you as the Hanged Man. So I wonder, did you kind of, are you growing spiritually? Are you evolving? And they see you gaining new insight and being confident and changing your life? Or for some of you, have you actually not ghosted them, but have you put communications on hold for some reason? You do see the person in the Five of Cups, which is in loss and regret. So this is not lost on you that the person that you're dealing with may be regretful and upset. Whether it's fully called for or not, I guess, is a question, because Five of Cups is not always fully called for. At least somebody should be gaining perspective. This person's pregnant. They've got possibility happening. There's positivity, but they're sitting in a park surrounded by crypts, supposedly death. So they're missing the beauty of their experience, just like the real Five of Cups. So, the traditional Five of Cups. So you see them grieving something. You see them at a loss. Maybe they're feeling left out. They're worried and in angst, okay? But so the energy between the two of you is a break, is a rest, is the Four of Swords, repose, taking a break to reflect. So one or both of you is definitely tipping the scales so that the energy between the two of you is this, it's probably, a bit in the Hanged Man. Now, that doesn't mean to say that you don't truly feel Ten of Cups, loving and happy toward this person when you think of this person. But whatever's happening right now between the two of you, you might be having to put energy elsewhere during this time, but you're just taking a little bit of a pause or reevaluation. The obstacle is attention that needs to happen here to move this forward toward a victorious connection. It's not happening for some reason right now. And the advice is to actually do that, to the Knight of Wands, to express passion, or to make a passionate move, or to make just a, I don't know if it has to be a bold move, but to make an, overture to somebody needs to kind of break the gridlock, I guess. Gridlock. So the undercurrent is the Four of Pentacles, which is a gridlock card. Somebody's putting up a barrier to this Two of Cups relationship. Loving relationship. I love the Two of Cups. However, somebody's, putting up pretty strong boundaries for some reason. Now, that said, the potential outcome during this period is the King of Wands. So that tells me good things. That's movement, that's creation, that's ignition, that's sparking something, that's taking hold of something, taking command of something and moving it forward. So despite all this gridlock and maybe painful feelings, especially on the side of your person, during the month of April, something's going to jiggle free here, I think. I don't know if it's going to be one of you is going to give in and communicate, or maybe you have a meetup and you talk, or maybe it's a virtual meetup if you can't see the person. But something's going to unjam the logjam over April. I do feel that very strongly. And I do feel very strongly that this is a really important relationship. 10 of Cups, you feel. And see, nobody feels this much sadness or regret or loss over something unless it is very important to them. And the undercurrent has a 2 of Cups included here. 2 of Tides. So this says to me a lot. I do see, despite some challenges you might have in the gridlock or pause that you're in, sometimes it's our pauses that are most beneficial because we just can come back to a different place and reevaluate, the whole situation. You might find like by pausing, you were really missing the person or they were really missing you. And it just can regenerate the need for the Knight of Fire here. So King of Fire. So I see good things. And I would just say, sometimes we can't push and make things happen that aren't meant to happen. And we do have to trust timing to some degree. But we'll see what happens to unjig this thing. And I wish you a lot of well. Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. I thank you so much for being here. And stay safe, stay well. We'll talk soon.